These are your January 5. You might use a band for your leg circles. We also have plank, downward facing dog, chair pose, and seated twist. So I am going to strap my foot for these leg circles. This just helps keep the work out of my hip. This variation is meant to be a release exercise. So start with your knee bent and your standing knee bent. Pat your tummy, see if you can wake up these stabilization muscles. And we'll do 10 each direction. They could be really small with a bent knee. I'm going to inhale, exhale. So this is a lot of work here, but I'm just letting my hip joint muscles relax. I'm letting my leg relax. Uh-oh, I lost count. We better do 4 more. Now you could transition to a straight knee. These could still be pretty small. And then we're going to go the other direction. So again, bent knee, option 1. Keep your shoulders anchored, pelvis anchored. Now you could stretch both legs and you could stretch your ankle, also known as a pointed toe. Yeah. Eventually I can make a larger circle, but if that feels at all like something your back doesn't want to be doing today, go back to bent knee, smaller circle. Keep breathing. Now we'll switcheroo, so my standing leg isn't going to move. This is my stabilizing side. My working leg does get to move, and it might be small. Inhale, exhale. Relax your back, relax your chest. If you want to try the other version, which is straight legs, this is version 2. Pelvis doesn't rock. If that's no good, come back here. We got the other direction for 10, 9, inhale, exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, breathing in and out, 3, last 2, last 1. Okay, now we got our plank. So you got the option to do knees down, would look like this. Yeah, shoulders anchored. You have the option to do forearm plank. This can be nicer on your wrists. Some people think this is harder than a straight arm plank. And then the straight arm plank would look like this. So we'll pick one of these variations. And you can do some movement here. You can move your feet, you can move your head, so you're not stuck like a statue, even in these static poses. Keep breathing. And imagine you've got a straight line from your ear, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle. If you feel any pain in your back, pain in your wrist, come down, knees down. Or we've got the forearm variation. One more big deep breath. And then our downward facing dog, I'll often start in a plank position. So I'll go back to my plank. My first attempt at my dog, I might have a lot of bend in my elbows, bend my knees, shake out my head, let my head just hang. So this could be a nice downward dog variation. I'm going to maintain my neutral spine. If I can push my tail feathers up, straighten my arms and legs, this is a nice goal to work towards. But what I don't want to do is this. I don't want to round my upper back and crowd my neck. So if in doubt, go back to bent knees, bent elbows. Slowly try straightening your arms, straightening your legs. And there's a little wrapping business happening with my elbows dropping down. So all the muscles in my back, my core, are working to support my shoulders. And then we'll come up and do our chair pose, which I like to hold a block for this one. This is a parallel squat. I'll do one facing the side. You could keep your arms straight out in front of you. This is a nice variation. If your shoulders allow for this, you could take arms up. So I'm in a neutral spine, meaning ear, shoulder, hip, make a line. I've got a little lumbar curve. I'm not tucking my butt or rounding my back. So in my mind, I'm thinking of my tail feathers going down and back. I'm trying to relax my toes. I'll show you what this looks like from the front. I'm going to have a seat either here. This would be a nice position if you've got any kind of shoulder funny business going on. If this feels like a good thing, challenge yourself. Similar position we were in with our dog, right? With the arms overhead. And then we got our seated twist. If it's not very comfortable for you to sit with legs out, soften one knee, or you could sit on a block for sure. So I'm going to show with my left knee coming in. Now this might be plenty. If I start to hug my knee, I'm going towards my knee. My backhand can be a little kickstand. So I've reached my right arm around to hug my left knee. Yeah, that's option one. Option two would be bringing this foot across. If you have healthy knees and this feels okay, you can sort of tuck this foot under, but I want to get both cheeks on the ground, so I don't want to be cocked up and then try to twist from there. So if you're able to get both hips down, turn and look, that's a nice variation. If that doesn't feel good on your knees, go back to this. So I can hug my knee. There are lots of arm variations here. You could bring this arm around and bring your fingernails to your waist. I'll show this on the other